everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang. Okay, so I just had my first bad experience with a client. I did her hair November 21st. She just took it down, I'm guessing, late last night. Yesterday, December 7th, because she messaged me at like 12 a.m. December 8th about having a bald spot in the middle of her head. She did mention to me that she get ponytails all the time. When I did her hair, I did notice a slight small bald spot in the middle of her head, but I didn't say anything because it was my first time doing her hair. And I know that it didn't come from me, so I just thought that maybe she knew, and I proceeded to do her hair. So she messaged me at 12 a.m. asking me to delete her video off my page because she had a bald spot and she didn't have no bald spot before I did her hair, which that was a lie because she did. I seen it, but I didn't mention it, which I'm going to start doing. Matter of fact, I'm even going to start taking a picture of the middle of y'all heads because this is just crazy. She asked me to take her videos down. I apologize because, look, I know it didn't come from me, but I'm going to apologize. And even it didn't look as big as it was actually when I first seen it. So just the tension on her hair might have made it worse. So I apologize for it happening or whatever the case may be. And I told her, like, you know, I asked you, was it too tight or not before you left? And you told me no. She proceeds to say that it wasn't too tight, but as the days went by, it felt tighter and she didn't have time to come back. So she left it in for longer, even though it was tighter. She didn't mention to me that it felt tighter because she could have came back. I would have fixed it. I would have redid it. I would have did whatever I had to do on my end. So she got her money's worth from the ponytail. She got her money's worth because I did it November 21st and she just took it down yesterday, last night. But I apologize to her. I did delete her videos off my page like she asked. I do need to delete it off my TikTok because it's still on here. So then we leave the conversation alone. Boom. Because I told her, okay, I deleted it. She went through my client pictures and then she was like, this one too. I deleted it. Put a thumbs up. Delete. No conversation, no nothing. Deleted it because now you doing too much, but I'ma delete it. Because it's like, how you just throwing that on me when I simply asked you before you left my chair? And then if you claim that it got tighter, right then, that was the tension pulling on your hair. You should have loosened it yourself if you didn't have time to come to me to loosen it, or you should have took the ponytail out of your head. So then I just said, okay, just deleted the video. Boom. She messaged me again after I just said, okay, and deleted that video. I don't know what more she wanted me to do. She messaged me again and says, can I get a refund for the damages for my hair and this, that, and the third? I'm like, look, now you pushing it a little bit because I asked you. And not only did I ask you, was your hair too tight? You told me no. You did not never mention to me not one time after this fact that your hair was too tight and let me resolve that problem. You kept the ponytail in. You wore the ponytail till you couldn't wear it no more. So now she's threatening if I don't give her a refund to file a report and do a small claims court or whatever the case may be. And it's just like, I don't know what y'all like. Y'all be crazy. But just let me know if I'm wrong in this situation. Like if y'all feel like I owe her a refund or is she pushing it? Just
you know, shout out to my everyday people who are rocking with me on Twitch, man. And make sure you follow me on Twitch to catch these live reviews. Hit the like, comment, and subscribe button if you're on YouTube. As a stylist or hair professional, you should care about the health of your clients and they hair, and you should care about their hair and their scalp. Like if you see them, they have a bald spot in their head that you should be like, you shouldn't be like, girl, you bald. You should be like, I noticed you have a bald spot right here. Do you have like what they call it, vitiligo, or is that the skin disease? What's it called when you got the hair that fall out? It's something. But anyway, but you should say, do you have that? And they could be like, yeah, no, or whatever. But if you mention it, like, you know, you just got to say, hey, I don't know, they're about to put this ponytail in your head. So, alopecia, that's what it is, alopecia. Thank you, a minute with Mishi. You should be like, I'm going to put this ponytail in your head, but I think that You know, if it's gonna be a problem, I don't want to put something that's gonna hold so much retention on your head and start to pull more of your hair out. You know what I mean? So that's just that. You know what I mean? Other than that, you know, I think she knew she had a bald spot. You know how I know people know they got a bald spot because I went bald before, but like you know you have a bald spot because you when you feel your hair, it like swoops down and then you can actually feel your head and you be like, damn, am I missing hair right there? And so you go look and you're like, oh yeah, I'm missing some hair. You know what I'm saying? Even like when you get a haircut, one time I got a haircut and they messed up on my hair and I had a bald spot and it was crazy because like it was like a bob called a bob and you got like hair in the back and he nicked it and so everybody noticed that bald spot and it was like, bro, you got a bald spot. I'm like, bro, and I knew it was there because when I was, you know, that's when I had the S curl and you put the activator on and it just felt like it was hella low. And then when I went to school, they damn near confirmed it. They was like, nigga, you got a bald spot.